mind standing here so I can speak to them?
Am I being detained?
You mind if I speak to them in private though?
Am I detained?
Okay, you free to go. Go ahead.
Okay, if I'm free to go, that means I'm free to stay.
Okay. Yeah, but when I speak to them, don't approach me while I'm speaking to them because they're the ones that call. I'm trying to speak to her in private.
This is a public
Let me speak to her in private though. Okay.
I'm not.
So are you staying or are you going?
I'm not.
Hey guys, Patriot First Audit's back with another set of videos that demonstrate First Amendment auditors properly exercising their rights in public. Check the description for links to today's videos, and please remember to subscribe and help support this channel. Let's get right into today's videos. Hey guys, welcome back. What I really like to see in newer videos is progress being made. And in this video, as you'll see towards the ending, this is the first sign of progress in these police departments that are constantly overreach and violating people's rights. In departments in which the lieutenants and the senior leadership and the senior team of the police department are starting to change the narrative and agree with everybody's rights, shows that there is progress being made, and these departments are not like other ones. There's still tyrants in lower levels, as you'll see in this video, but there is clear progress being made, and that this is the changing winds. And this is directly attributable to all of the First Amendment auditors and all the First Amendment audit videos that test and prove that we still have these rights. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's video.
There you go. Shutting the door now. And see, that's how you create privacy. You create privacy by shutting the door. That's the professional thing to do. If you don't want to be filmed, go somewhere that's private. But as long as you're in public, there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, let's see here.
Keep making that door open. They got Thanksgiving books.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to.
The Thanksgiving cookbook right here. See, this is what y'all need. This is the good stuff.
Jam, but there's no jam.
There's no jam, but I think like,
And-
there's probably something to clear that code, which is what that guy did.
Yes, ma'am.
The guy probably cleared it. And then he got some weird thing that he told it in, made it jam.
So here's one sign talking about cell phones, but it's like, as a courtesy, quiet your phone in the library. But that makes sense because you're in the library, so like hush. But it's still not a law. Oh, another sign. If somebody knitted this. See, this kind of stuff takes skill. Elizabeth Barton is super skillful. I don't want to tell. She even knitted her name in the bottom, and it's like a certain font. That takes skill, man. That ain't. I want to learn how to knit. Let's see. Greetings, this is a workspace. Don't place your belongings on the desk. That's fine. And see, like,
I can't
this,
extend your time. It has a self.
and see, this doesn't make sense. So
I
like,
don't have any way to extend it. There's something wrong.
this stuff looks like it should be secure, but it's actually not.
I know. I'm sorry. See, will it let you click a button and give yourself more time?
But that's on the library to. That's on the library to fix. Like, it's not on us.
Things that she can get extended because her number isn't here.
Nope, children.
It won't let me extend her time.
Like filming no kids.
Is it extendable?
We thought it was.
Me too.
Good
They
children.
stay on all day with passes. I don't know if the card is the card different from the pass. Hello, yes sir. How are you today? Can I go get the staff that was upset? Hold on one second. Here. Excuse me. They're here if you want to talk to them. Maybe individual. Oh, y'all can go. Keep going. to the side though? I mean, in the foyer. Thank you.
That's not about time. You mind staying in here so I can speak to them?
Am I being detained?
Can you mind if I speak to them in private though?
Am I detained?
Okay, you free to go. Go ahead.
Okay. If I'm free to go, that means I'm free to stay.
Okay. Yeah, but when I speak to them, don't approach me while I'm speaking to them because they're the ones that call. I'm trying to speak to her in private.
This is a public
Let me speak to her in private though. Okay.
I'm not
So are
bothering
you
you.
staying or you going?
I'm not bothering you.
Okay, well, don't walk up on me then.
Oh, I'm not walking up on you. We got at least 6 feet.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Whatever you gonna do.
We got at least 6 feet in between us.
Okay, but like I said, while I'm speaking to her, I'm trying to speak to her in private. So do not walk up on me while I'm speaking to her. Come on, man.
This public, right? You can't be in private in public. That's crazy.
What's going on, man?
Hey, excuse me.
Talk to me.
No, I'm good. This dude, a tyrant, talking about I can't be in a public place. You want privacy in public? That's crazy.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Didn't I ask you to stay inside though while I spoke to her? You remember me asking you that?
Does it matter?
It does matter
Yes.
because I'm not finna walk the whole block just to stay away from you. I'm trying to get her side of the story.
I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
Okay, but I asked you to stay away from her while I can see what she's trying to say.
You asked me, right?
Okay.
You asked, so I can say
I
yes or
instructed
no.
you. I instructed you.
Oh, so now it's an instruction.
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay, so what's gonna happen if I don't? Exactly. Bye. We in public. Come on.
Stand back. Step back.
Stand back from what? Hey, what's y'all name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? You're not gonna identify yourself even though it's in your policy? Nope. You got a tyrant right here, and you got a tyrant right there. They trying to create something in public, but it's not possible because you can't stop me from being in public.
Right now, I can't even listen to them. That's why I asked you to stay inside.
Do your job.
I am doing my job.
Do your job.
But see, right now,
Hey, leave me alone.
because I'm talking
Leave
to them,
me
I can't
alone.
hear what they're saying.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I asked
Leave
you
me alone.
to stay in there so you can't
Leave me alone.
all the way outside.
Leave
Now
me
I can't
alone.
hear their side of the story 'cause you keep
Leave me
interjecting.
alone. Stop yelling. De-escalate. Stop yelling. De-escalate. Stop yelling.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do.
Stop yelling.
So
De-escalate.
You want to provoke people.
Stop
Then
yelling.
when somebody matches
Calm
your
down.
energy, it's a problem. No, you
Calm down.
You calm down.
Go do your job.
I'm doing my job.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Are you here for what business do you have here?
I don't answer questions. Exactly.
I tell you what. This is what we gonna do then. You stay right here. I'm going to move further away so that I can finish talking to them.
What's gonna happen if I don't stay right here?
Find out.
Handcuffs. That's what's gonna happen.
So you're gonna put me in handcuffs?
Yes, for instructions.
Hold on.
That's
Hold
gonna
on.
happen. That's what's exactly.
That's what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So you like being a tyrant?
What's gonna happen?
You like being a
That's
tyrant?
What's gonna happen? That's all I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna talk no more. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. You ain't got to
That's all
talk.
I'ma tell you.
Is your body camera
That's all
on?
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, it's
Is your body
That's
camera
all I'm
on?
gonna tell you.
Is your body camera
yeah, it's
on?
That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not
Miss,
talking
what's your
about
name
it.
and badge
I'm not
number?
talking.
What?
It's in your policy to identify yourself. You a police officer.
You see it? Can you see it?
No.
Okay, look.
What's your? Can you tell me your name and badge number? Or I can't read.
You can read it.
I can't read.
You can. You
What's
at the
your-
library. I'm pretty sure you can read.
What's your badge number?
It don't matter. You got my name.
Don't worry about it.
I say it don't matter. You have my name.
Oh, y'all definitely getting complaints on y'all
That's fine.
because you're not following your policy.
That is fine.
You ain't following your policy
That's fine,
either.
my boy.
Y'all tyrants. I ain't your boy.
Yeah, that's fine, my guy.
That's better, sir.
Yeah, okay.
That's better, sir.
Oh, you do have me.
Fix you up this morning.
Look at them touching each other.
Fix you up this morning, man.
Look at them touching each other.
Fix you up this morning, man.
I wonder if that's professional.
Fix you up this morning.
So they say they're gonna put me in handcuffs even though I'm in public, which is crazy.
It must be fair. You gotta have it.
Huh?
You gotta have it.
You know what's crazy?
Tyrant number 1 don't want to identify himself.
The process of getting along.
Tyrant number 2 don't want to identify herself. Instead, they just want to touch each
Oh,
other.
you think you want the thing too, right? Like Tyrant 1 and Tyrant 2, like 3-1-6.
They think it's funny to be a tyrant.
Through it so long, like what?
They think it's funny to be a tyrant.
You know what's crazy? Cat in the Hat, ain't see that so long.
They think it's funny.
That's where thing one thinks we came from, right? Yeah.
That's the main tyrant right there. That's the main one.
3-3 there, right? Tyrant 3. The tyrant.
Look at how funny they think it is. They think it's funny to do this.
Coming to a movie, they do.
Why people don't like police because y'all act like this? Threatening to put people in handcuffs for walking in public. That's a shame.
I sent you this one. Put this on, that over it. Good to go. Got a jacket too, so.
And again,
I really wasn't going to hold.
I'm over here because they told me that I'm going to be put in handcuffs for walking in public. A guy with a camera can obstruct a police officer from doing his job. Just a camera. And these two, they don't have no respect for themselves. None. Look at them. Look at them punching the air. He must watch them Taibo classes or something. Is that supposed to impress somebody, him punching the air?
Sir, we want you off our premises. We want you gone. You are disturbance to the library. We've asked you to leave.
You have not asked me to leave until just now.
No, we asked you to leave before.
I'm not talking to you because you lying.
No, I'm not. He was asked to leave in there.
No, I was not.
He was.
And you know that we can easily FOIA request the footage and we can see everything. So
But with that being said, they want you to leave the property.
I have a question. I need everybody's name and badge number. These two right here refuse to identify themselves.
You never answered. What two?
The two young ones right here.
Okay.
So you see, and so another thing that I want to point out is that you see how I was just talking to you, and that gentleman over there kind of butted in. How unprofessionally he butted in. You seem, but you see how he's still doing it. Look at how unprofessional this is.
No.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping his unprofessional behavior.
Okay.
So now, what's your name and badge number? What's his name and badge number? What's her name and badge number? What's his and what's his?
Mine's Reed 2554.
What's your name?
Reed 2554.
What's hers?
You can ask her. She's right here.
I asked her. She already told me she wouldn't give it to me.
I showed it to you. LUSK 3390.
All right. What about the young man right there who was punching and telling me he was going to put me in handcuffs? The young one.
Do me a favor, go ahead, since they asking him not to be on the property no more, get that information so that we can put it in the system.
Oh no, we're gonna answer my questions first. Yeah. So what's the young man right there? What's his name and badge number? Who told me he was gonna put me in handcuffs?
So we can keep
Someone just write down just write down your names. So we can have.
Yes, we can be through with it.
So he can't tell me?
Would you like for me to tell you? His name is Officer Tolliver 3380.
Are y'all gonna train this guy to be more professional?
Okay, Officer Tolliver 3380, Sergeant Dorsey 1326.
What about him? The one who stopped him from being a tyrant. This is another good guy right here. What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant D 2332.
Okay. So
It's Love.
can you tell me exactly what's going on since I'm definitely not talking to you. You a tyrant.
At this point, if a representative from this location don't want you on the property anymore, and they give you that directive in front of us, then that's it. We're going to do what we call a criminal trespass warning.
Okay.
Which means that at this point in time, you can't come back on this property anymore.
Okay.
It's real simple.
Now, is there a reason that I'm being criminally trespassed?
So from my understanding, them two right there, you literally on their heels recording. There is not a crime of you recording.
Okay.
But the fact of you interrupting their flow of business by following them and recording them, now, we're not going to do that.
Okay, and you're just going to take their word for it? It doesn't matter?
Can you tell me your side?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I can tell you that that's not true.
Okay.
I literally walked into, and you can ask the not the ladies who came out and talked to you, but the white lady that was in there. She was professional. She de-escalated everything because I literally walked in the door and I was recording the paintings. And then the kind of darker brown skinned lady, she came up in my face. I'm not going to do what she did because I don't want to get hurt.
None of that.
But she came up real close to me, and I can show you once I'm done recording. I can show you in the video how she approached me.
Okay.
With a pen in her hand, talking about, you can't record in here. You need our permission. And I said, man, we in a public library.
Yeah.
I can record.
You don't need permission.
I'm not bothering nobody. I'm just.
Do you mind if I disconnect and go talk? You said the white lady.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna be right here until y'all tell me that I'm about to get arrested. If you try to arrest me, I'll leave. I don't want to get arrested.
No, we already explained what's going to happen. We're just going to give you a criminal trespass warning and you'll be free to go.
Why do young ones act like that? Why do young ones act like that? They tripping. Oh no, I don't give my name.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is the lady's still upset because it's the harassment that it turned into, not really the filming. Okay. I just want to explain. Hang on. Give me a second. Because I want to explain to you that I don't have an issue with it, and I understand the Constitution. I actually do believe in the Constitution. And I understand the policy, and I got clarification from my manager, which said that if it went to the level of harassment, because it's back and forth with the two ladies that are upset, I've been just talking and getting filmed by him and having a conversation. So they're highly upset and they want to do harassment charges. And your supervisor, one of the two gentlemen there, whatever level they are telling the ladies that that's not anything he can be kicked out for. So it's a little bit on the confusing side. They're not going to be happy unless I get his name, but he's not going to give me his name. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Coming so fast. I used to work at East Point, and I was like, "Come on, here we come." It just takes a minute sometimes.
Okay. So
Thank you, sir.
y'all have an understanding.
I've got my. If there's no name attached, I can't consider him to start a process of harassment banning and the things that we write up. It's not going to work. So. Okay. Thank you.
So hold on. So what's happening? Do I have to leave, or I can continue doing what I'm doing?
What is it that you're doing?
What you see me doing right now?
Recording?
Being in public. Being in public.
Well, I was trying to explain to you guys what happened initially was when the staff got upset, I said, hey, I was just wondering what the purpose of the filming was. And he really did not have an explanation. And the policy says you can't film other people without their permission. And that's what the ladies have slipped into. They may be employees of Fulton County, but they don't want to be filmed. So could you just not do that, please?
So I have a question.
Sure.
If we're in public and I can see it, I can film it, right?
I'm not going to get into constitutional law or College Park law or Fulton County law with you because I don't know it. But what I'm saying is I would prefer if you don't upset the staff further because the rest of the day I'm going to hear how I didn't do and that shouldn't matter, but it's at the same point as being the manager.
The issue is
just
interrupting the normal flow of business. It creates issue. Like I say, you record and you can record all day long. Don't have no problem with that. But according to her, she said that you were all up in her face recording. Now,
the lady at the front desk, Ms. Smith, with the short hair.
yes, yes.
Now, would you say that I was in her face, or would you say that she approached me?
I did not come out. I was on the phone with my manager trying to get clarification. No, I was seriously in the back.
I'm sorry.
I have a supervisor, and there's a head supervisor, Mrs. Holloman, that runs the whole library system. We can't get into things with patrons to this level without doing the right protocol. So I, as a manager, am asking my manager, who does know a little more about all this stuff. First time I've experienced it. I know we don't let people film for a commercial filming of like a video,
right?
Video or industrial, movie clip or something. They can't do any of that without the library giving them specific permission. There's a process for that kind of filming. And I don't know what your purpose and what you're going to use it for, but it would just be much easier for the rest of this day, I think, if you could just finish up. And please don't get too close to where they are. Or any patrons. Anybody in here could say, patrons, the people sitting down around the building. They could have said to you, hey, man, get out of my face. I mean, if you want that, that's fine. I'm not debating your constitutional right to
Mm-hmm.
film or your personal right to film. But I'm letting you know that some people don't like it. They may have religious reasons. That's one thing my manager said on the phone. Somebody may have a restriction. They may be under some kind of other criminal thing or a foster child or some dangerous situation. You're filming them. I don't know what you're using it for.
As long as we're in public, I can film.
Okay.
The public library is a public library. I can film. As far as answering all them other questions, I'm not obligated to answer anyone's questions. So I just want to know if I'm okay. So are you?
As a person, could you not go back in? Would that be a possibility?
Oh, as long as I'm following the law, I'm going to continue to follow the law. And so, if I haven't broken any laws, I'd like to be free to go back in the library and do what I was doing.
I mean,
We can't get any further until we get to the point of getting his name for the paperwork that we
Yeah. Oh no, I don't identify myself.
just ask the question.
Yeah.
You want to?
Oh no.
So
No,
this-
there's no
so
shot.
I'm stuck. But I'll let my staff know.
And identify ourselves.
Absolutely.
All right, sir,
But
thank you, sir.
but we understand why that is, right? It's because y'all are the police.
Okay, but we're people just like you.
Yes, sir. And once you take your badge off, I'd be happy to have like a even more in-depth conversation. But while you're on the clock, I can't do that just because you're an officer. Unfortunately, it is what it is.
So,
I'm sure you're a wonderful guy. I'm sure you are. I don't know about the tyrants over there who don't want to identify the young man right there. And because I see you said you have LT, I want you to know that the young man right there, he didn't identify himself, and he started like boxing in the air, and he was all like touching the young lady and stuff all on her chest. I got it all on video. I was like, this is super unprofessional. And then she also, the young lady, didn't identify.
you need anyone's name, or are you good?
I got everything on camera now.
Okay.
I just want you to know how
I got you.
your staff are. The gentleman who was in the middle right here, he was pretty cool. And then the guy that's directly behind you, the fairer skinned guy, he stopped the other guy that's more to my right from being even more tyrannical. That dude was super aggressive for no
Who are
reason.
you referring to?
The gentleman that's standing right there,
Okay.
he was the most aggressive person out here, and his aggression empowered them to act tyrannical. But those two, super professional, very professional. But they all need training, like retraining. And that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna also I'm definitely gonna put in complaints against them.
All right. So, I explained to him, we talked about a code of conduct and things like that, and I explained to him that you have a right to record in the public library. So, obviously, they feel uncomfortable. Doesn't mean it's not lawful.
Correct.
Right?
Right.
Uncomfortable, lawful. I explained that to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are free to do what you're doing.
Thank you.
I do think that, you probably ran into this problem before, and
I'm gonna tell you something. To be honest with you, I have not.
you haven't. Okay.
I've been doing this for a little while, and this is the first time that I've ever had the cops called on me. Usually people in city halls and public libraries and public parks, they're like, you're in public. You ain't bothering me.
Well, I've explained it to them. Them not being comfortable and it being lawful are two different things. They talk about a code of conduct and things, and I said, well, that's not, this is lawful right to do. I don't know about a code of conduct or rules that are in place, but it is a public building, right?
Yep.
So we're clear on that.
Funded by everybody,
Yep.
even you. So when you come off the clock and you want to do this,
I don't, but it's nothing against nothing personal.
Yep.
I don't, but if I did, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
We all could.
I know some people go around and do this. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, whatever. Me personally, no, I wouldn't. But that doesn't mean anything. Okay.
Can you tell me I don't know if I got your name and badge number yet, though.
2196.
Thank you.
2196.
I appreciate you for being professional.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna go back in. I'm definitely not gonna harass anybody. I will continue to film.
Let me explain. Can I explain what they told me?
Absolutely.
What they told me.
Yes,
so,
sir.
You do this, so I think that you're pretty clear on what the law is.
Mm-hmm.
But for an example, this is what I was told, okay? And that's that you were, in their personal space, in their face, and I'm just telling you what they told me. Okay?
I'm sure people lie.
Right. So, obviously you are free to record, right? But there is an area in which people do have an expectation of their general, the immediate area, their personal space. So want to speak, right? I mean, if I was over here on a traffic stop, you could record it, right? Mm-hmm. But would you be allowed to come right up between us and put it right?
Oh no, I'd expect to get tackled.
Right. So you get what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely.
So there is a point in time where it comes that if you are in someone, put something in someone's face or get in an aggressive manner, you understand that, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So I'm telling you what we were told. I'm not telling you that's what happened. Okay, but obviously, if we did a traffic stop right here, you're free to be standing there right doing what you're doing right now. But could you interfere with it? No.
Nope.
Right. Just think you couldn't interfere with them and their duties, right?
Correct. And I have no intention of doing that.
Okay. So,
never did, and I still don't.
Okay. So simply put, you're saying you were recording and...
I'm recording, and I'm the one who got approached.
Okay, so you were approached.
I was approached.
You didn't...
And the lady came, the darker skinned lady, came all up in my face with a pen, pointing at all of them. I'm like, hey. And so when I get approached, yeah, I'm going to have my camera right here. I ain't walk up on her. She walked up on me. So she put her face in my camera.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boss. Well,
and even with that, I'm not going to ask you to get no harassment or whatever the heck.
Right.
I don't care.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, I just wanted to pass on what they told me. I doubt, you have a good day, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Man.
We're going right back in. Oh, man. So we're going to continue this.
Maybe do this, or one of his people will come out and look at it.
Do a little tour.
The takeaway from this video is I want to commend Lieutenant Smith. This is the type of behavior change that's needed in these departments. I hope these other officers received the proper training, especially the first tyrant that showed up. Calling directives, telling him to stay away when they're in public, don't walk up on him. Those are directives that are illegal and unlawful orders that officer was giving. And it's important that these departments understand that will no longer fly in this country. And they are no longer allowed to just throw around unlawful statements. People are educated, they know their rights, and this will not stand any further. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.